I like how I pointed at my crotch for the comment section.
And I'm commenting on that. That doesn't deserve it. All right. Hello. I'm Wide-Eyed.
This is Farkas.
Yeah, that's that guy's name. We are the Agent Gamers. And, so the topic today is the best games of November that excite us and get us all pumped. And it's a good month, so I'm looking forward to this one. So, stay tuned. Watch the show, sit back, relax, and... Intro! That's not the intro, by the way.
That'll be the intro forever.
All right. So this month is kind of exciting for me, but it's mostly for two reasons. You probably don't know this, but this month is the next gen release. Spoiler alert for all you people watching.
Sean Bean dies.
And so with that comes a bunch of releases of things and excitement and woohoo! So, Farkas, tell me what you're interested in.
Well, one of the games that I'm actually excited about, and it's kind of a little eccentric of a one, but I'm really excited. I know, right? I'm really excited about the Gears of War Tactics game. I actually really both love the Gears of War universe and a good turn-based strategy. I get kind of obsessed with that model, like the XCOM kind of style model, where it's more about like, it's almost like a video game chess thing, where you're kind of being more cerebral and planning stuff out. And I don't know why, but that always kind of makes me a little bit obsessed about finding the best strategies and finding the best gear. And it is a Gears of War game. Gears should be fun to like upgrade and loot. And it actually is already out on PC, but November it's getting released on consoles, so there's a bit of a gap there.
So all of them?
Just the Xbox and the Xbox One.
Yeah. So, there's that. Honestly, I'm looking just through the list of games here. I'm like quasi... Well, obviously, PS5, Xbox Series X, S, whatever you're going with. That's this month, so that's pretty exciting. Not going to spoil which one we chose, but we did choose one each.
Spoiler alert, we chose the right ones.
Yeah. And I'm pretty excited about that. So, I mean, both sides of that. Spider-Man looks freaking awesome. Super excited about that release. Super excited about Demon Souls.
Mm-hmm.
Really looking forward to checking out the new systems, what they got in whole, like what store and everything. Because, I mean, we did a video on speculation of what they were going to be like back when it was just rumors. So it's almost over. The wait is almost over. It's horrible. Now it's on, right? So it's just
first world problems.
Totally a first world problem. But yeah, totally looking forward to that. That's like pinnacle for me this month is getting those. It's going to be like real Christmas. Christmas doesn't exist here. It actually exists, but it's like boosted a month. So
no Christmas.
And that's like for me the main takeaway of all this stuff. Like there's Devil May Cry Special Edition. I didn't actually get Devil May Cry 5, so I may actually spoil
it's a really good game
with because I think it's getting a PS5 boost. So I might look into that.
There's a special edition that's dropping yet.
What are the Xbox releases?
I haven't really looked at like what the exclusive. Well, there's Gears is obviously an exclusive.
But I don't think they have anything like coming out with the rollout, do they? I think it's mostly just, hey, here's the system and a bunch of Game Pass stuff.
Yeah, I think it's mostly the Game Pass because like Microsoft is very focused on like the retro gaming, like looking at reverse with like being backwards compatible right up to the Xbox original.
Yeah.
So I think they weren't really focused on getting exclusives. There was like Halo Infinite was supposed to come out as an exclusive on launch, but then it got delayed. I think now it's a 2021 release. I'm not sure what quarter.
It's actually just really curious. I don't think any system that's coming out like with anything like that's truly exclusive, except for I think the PlayStation has Demon Souls.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
Demon
that's
Souls.
a true exclusive. But like the Spider-Man is actually a PS4, PS5 release.
Yeah.
So anybody can play it. I think most of the Xbox stuff's the same thing. It's like PC, Xbox One, Xbox One X.
If I remember from the launch of the other consoles, it usually is like that, where there's like that carryover period where they don't really want to force you to buy it right away.
Yeah, it's like there's sort of nice little perks to having it on the other one, but like it's not guaranteed. Like, so if you don't want to swap, so I mean it's a really cool month because you do get things like Spider-Man, whether or not you have a PS5 or a PS4. That's still kind of exciting. Demon Souls, yeah.
Watch Dogs Legion and
Yeah, all
Ass
that
Creed.
stuff. Ass Creed, yeah. There's a new Ass Creed, right?
Yeah, Valhalla.
That actually is kind of interesting, only because I like Viking lore stuff. So
Yeah.
depending on how it's done, I might have to dip my toes back in. I almost did for the Odyssey one, but because
I almost did
like
too.
Roman, I like the whole Spartan vibe of it.
I hate to say it, but I dipped my toes into Origins. Was the last game I played, an Ass Creed game, and I actually wasn't super fond of the fact that like the AI would hunt you forever. Like you just could not run away. So like I don't stealth in games. I like Rambo them. So most of that game was me biting off more than I could chew and then running forever.
I can't Rambo. Yeah, I
so,
can see that. Most stuff seems to be coming out all around the same time as the new. Like there's a few things that are releasing early, like Gears Tactics and stuff. Oh no, actually Gears Tactics is coming out with the Series X release on the 10th. I forgot. You guys are...
Yes, we are. Well, whoever goes with the Xbox Series X.
Should we release that info? Maybe we should, because like
I think
it's hard
we've
to talk.
spoiled it.
I think I've already said it at least twice.
Well, you
That I was
spoiled it by your
I'm
choice of
definitely
games
getting
too.
Demon Souls. Oh wait.
Yeah. So
So
the
I
cat's
think-
out of the bag,
Yeah, cat's out of the bag. I'm definitely getting the PS5.
and I'm doing the Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
Pre-order Nightmare though, so he's already got the
yeah, mine's in the
PS5.
bag,
I'm
so.
working on the Xbox Series X.
He's gonna sleep overnight outside.
Yeah, I'm
In the
camping
cold.
out. This is the only way. I gotta camp out. November, it's like it's quite a, and I remember being the same thing for the PS4 and the Xbox One, where like that first week or so was like all kind of re-releases or which I at that time. Each of us kind of had one system. We
did.
We got too
Xbox,
broke to have
you
both.
had the PS4, remember?
Yeah,
we
so-
literally swapped.
So the exclusives for us was like actually new games.
Yeah.
So it was kind of nice.
And actually, at that time, I think Xbox had the only real interesting, true exclusive, which was Titanfall at the time. I'm
Was
pretty
it a
sure
launch?
Titanfall was a launch, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't on Xbox 360. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I felt like it wasn't. That's why I got the system. But this time it's like the opposite. So I'm switching. I'm getting the PS5. He's getting Xbox, which is kind of exciting for both of us in some sense because like you said, you didn't have a lot of experience with like Xbox past stuff. So
Yeah. Well, like I had the 360 for like a week, I think, and then I was so broke I had to pawn it.
but now we're rolling in the money.
And I never had the original Xbox, so there's games on there that I might not have even ever
Had
heard
yeah.
of. It's let alone play.
Secret Xbox horror games. They actually sell them at the local parlor shop in town. Like they have
Yeah.
the whole 360.
Well, that's why
Xbox.
Personally, I leaned more towards Microsoft anyways, is because I'm kind of excited by their choice to be super backwards compatible, because we kind of live in a retro game nostalgia fixation period where,
It's hard to believe that now 360 is like a retro machine. It's like that was like,
yeah.
oh.
I actually
Feeling
was thinking
old.
more
Feeling
like
old.
the original Xbox as the retro myself, but even that's kind of hard to think about, because I remember when that
That's
came
not retro
out.
for me. That's retro for a lot of people out there. I get it, but not retro for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's kind of the spoiler effect. We're not going to talk about a lot. Just as a preamble into the coming weeks, we are going to have a pretty big week on release week. So
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that. There's going to be some...
We're going to try to pump out some new console goodness as much as we can.
So we'll stay on top of it, so you guys get a good look at everything from a old fogey's perspective. We'll tell you if it's really hard to lift the box and if it hurts your back, how many weeks you'll be put out.
We got the Nintendo! We'll just call it a Nintendo.
The whole time, boy, yeah. This is the biggest Nintendo I've ever owned.
Actually, have you heard of the Xbox Series X fridge?
Yes, I saw it actually.
For those who don't know, when the Xbox Series X kind of had their early photos, a lot of people made fun of it, saying it looked like a fridge. So Microsoft actually built an Xbox fridge. I think it was for Snoop Dogg or something random like that. And it's just like a giant, accurately laid out Xbox Series X fridge.
Then somebody was like, "Hold my beer."
Quite literally, they put a beer there.
Here's a beer from the fridge, but here's also the most giant machine you've ever seen.
Yeah, actually, the PS5 is supposed to be the biggest console ever. Like, literally ever.
Yeah, so, it looks... I'm going to have an interesting time trying to figure out where to put that.
I guess you can actually replace, like have custom fins. Like, you know, the fins up on top?
Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff. So, yeah, honestly, Demon's Souls is going to be my game of next month. That's probably... I mean, I got Spider-Man and that coming, so I'll be looking at those in pretty big detail.
I'll probably be getting Game Pass, so I'll be...
just you'll be lost in the sea of random nonsense. But
for me, Gears Tactics is the game though specifically the game of November.
It's a good game. It looks like a good game. Like I'll be a little jealous of that one. I was always a Gears fan, so you know I've never played the tactics style game of their stuff. Is this the first one?
This is the first one they ever did.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be neat. Yeah. I'll have to come over and check that out for sure. I think like I'm honestly just super excited for this month. This month is like real Christmas for me. I'm gonna get actually some accessories and some things. So I got all kinds of things to buy. I'm also gonna be very poor. This month is poor, miss.
Don't be surprised if we have we'll be wearing a like burlap sack in the next video.
A little cup. Please give me money. I'm poor now. Yeah, so that's it. Like that's pretty much it. I think a lot of the games on here, like Assassin's Creed, is like a maybe for me.
Yeah.
Astro's Playroom, actually, that's free. Actually, I think it comes with the PS5 experience, if I remember correctly.
And Astro is actually amazingly fun. It's like the Sony's answer to Mario a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, and a little bit different in the sense. Well, not really. A little bit different in the sense that usually Sony busts it out to like show off like. The mechanics
it's more of a
tech
something. Demo kind of
like
thing.
A tech demo thing. Like this one, I know it's all about the haptic controller thing because it's. I guess like when he runs around the different surfaces, apparently it can somehow
change
feel sand. Okay, sure.
That's making me itchy thinking about it.
But everybody's all about. I'm super excited for that controller, man. I am stoked. I love a good controller. Like the Xbox. I think honestly the Xbox 360 was my favorite controller of all time, and I think we might have a real contender on the PlayStation, the new DualSense. So I'm gonna really take a good look at it, and we'll probably actually do a bunch of different comparisons and things. So stay tuned. We're gonna be riding this roller coaster. It's a big deal. It's a real big deal. So with that, why don't you tell us you think are the best games of November? What games you're looking forward to playing in the month of November, and leave a comment in the commenty section, and let us know how that is. And on that note, why don't you comment,
and
subscribe?